The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here we go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Jones going to throw right away. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Detroit. Okay, here we go.
They'll run here with the rookie. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Jones. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he will take this down, close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Cockroach.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, hey.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Trying to get to the edge, and he will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line, and that brings up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Flick right. Out, go.
They do go for it. It's Jones. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will go all the way. Jalin Hyatt, touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He's got his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Touchdown, Colts. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the 6.
Now a play fake. Jones. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Jones operating out of the pistol. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Here we go, hey.
Jones going to hand this to Tracy. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are in the lead by the score of 13-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
On first down, it's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go.
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Richardson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So after... First and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. And this will be incomplete. Malik Neighbors. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
A big-time play out of the G-Men. 36 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. He's got it at about the 8. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as it...
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last two plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit. You take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
Come on.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A second down throw for Richardson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Okay, break. Here we go, set. Ready.
Looking to throw, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
He's got room at the 30, and he is going to be out of bounds. A big play for the Giants. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Jones now on first down. Pass pulled in by Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
And he will score again. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's first and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Second down and 8. Now Richardson. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That catch number 40 on the season for him. From the 35, it's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, Richardson. This is caught at the 2. He is in. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. Gay to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, Jones. He'll get this out to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence. Up we go!
On the give, it's Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go, hey.
Working from the gun, it's Jones.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And he will score. And Mitchell. Touchdown Colts. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are back within 6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Olszewski now to return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jump right, Pacino. Jump right. Here we go. Out.
Shotgun now for Jones. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Colts will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. Get it.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd.
A 40-yard attempt.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Gano's kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets up. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Richardson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will cut it to a 2-point lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Ready? Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Here we go. Up we go.
A carry here for Tracy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And he's into the end zone. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
This one popped in the air and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. 2nd and 7. Downs goes in motion. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Richardson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Get up.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeaux, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for Downs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the... The Giants sending out their punter. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll check this one down to Taylor.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one done.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Cup 19.
Throwing, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for downs. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Hey, alert. Here we go. Out, go.
Now Jones. He has Hyatt complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They don't need much. It is third and inches.
Half 18. Hey, why shift, Mac? Elsa. Go.
They'll run with Tracy. And he will have a Giants first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
He's got it at the 7. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's first and goal.
Timberland.
Slot receiver headed right. And that is not going to work out as planned. It'll be a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Here we go.
This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006.
The kick is good. Makes the score Giants 59. Colts 28.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
70 Lions, 2. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Hold it ready.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the ground, here's Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Open man is Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Half 18, half 18.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Half 88, half 88, half 88.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Elsa, Elsa, Elsa. Elsa.
Play action now. It's Jones. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants stretch things out even further. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Let's go now.
Here's Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That's hard. And he's got another one. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts cut into the lead a little bit. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Chip. Out go.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. They'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Okay, here we go.
In motion, it's Robinson.
Out go.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Woodland, Woodland, Gold Woodland, Gold Woodland. Half jumbo.
They motion a receiver right. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
On play action, it's Jones. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. And it is their third consecutive victory.